Hi guys, welcome to this video. My name is Marielle, and for this video we're going to be working on a bit of a warm-up. So this is a great video for you to start with if you wanted to do a full yoga practice from home. You can start with this video, move on to some of my creative sequences, and then finish with a cool down. I'm a little bit under the weather, as you can probably tell from my voice, so hopefully you can bear with me. But for this start, I want you to come into a cross-legged seated position. Remember that if you struggle with your knees feeling quite high, you can always put a block underneath your sitting bones. It gives you a little bit more height so that the knees can lower down a bit. I often find that a block helps me with my posture as well. It gives me that little bit of extra length and lift through the spine. And then just bringing the hands onto the knees, whether the palms are down or palms facing up, whatever feels most comfortable to you. And we're just going to gently close our eyes. So starting off with a bit of introspection. So allow this to be an opportunity for you to settle into your mat, settle into your breath, settle into your body. As you start to draw your awareness within, so taking some lovely deep inhalations and exhalations through the nose. As you do so, feeling the belly and the chest rise and fall. Starting to notice that impact that our breath has on our body, on our mind, as it starts to relax the two. And starting to form that connection to your true self, to your true nature. Beginning to ask yourself what you would like from today's practice. Maybe starting to think the intention that you would like to set for your practice today. It was recently suggested to me to come up with a word for the start of this new year. A word that I could keep coming back to remind myself of the kind of year that I'd like to have. And I feel like even without the start of the new year, maybe finding a word that resonates with you in this moment. Maybe making that word your intention, your mantra, to repeat it silently in your head. Starting to picture the face of someone you love. Maybe someone that could use a little extra energy today. And offer up your practice to them. Now on your next breath in, take a lovely deep full inhale through the nose. Open up the mouth and sigh it out. Once again, deep breath in. Open up and let it go. One last time, your most expansive, deepest, fullest inhale. Open up the mouth and clear it out. Closing the mouth now. Gently placing the tongue to the roof of the mouth as you relax the jaw. If Ujjayi breath is something that you practice, start to engage it now. Holding on to that sighing sound that you made with the mouth open as you keep the mouth closed. Allow that whispering sound, that audible breath, to start to create heat in the body. And to keep you focused on your breathing as we start to move. Gently going ahead and blinking the eyes open. So if your palms are up, bring the palms down, grabbing onto your knees. I want you to start to draw the shoulders back, so starting to draw the elbows back, holding onto your knees as you push the chest forward. Find an opening in the heart space. Maybe lift the head a little further. And as you exhale, I just want you to round through the back, start to draw your chin to your chest, keep pulling on the knees. Inhale as you lift, open up through the heart space, and exhale as you round. One more time, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Coming back to center, and just start to create little circles. So taking that left shoulder towards your right knee as you dive down, come around, and bring it back. Down, around, and back. One more time this side as you come down, around, and back. And then let's change directions, pointing that right elbow towards your left knee as you come down. And then bring it back. Lowering down, forward and around, and back. One more time. Coming back to center, I just want you to roll over the knees, plant your hands, come into a nice tabletop position. From your tabletop position, just dropping the belly, lifting the head and tailbone as you inhale, rounding through the back, pushing the ground away, chin to chest as you exhale. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, round it out. One last time, inhale as you drop the belly. Lift the head and tailbone. Exhale, round through the back. This time I want you to tuck your toes under, keep the back rounded as you hover the knees off the ground. Holding here, just for a count of 3. And for 2. And for 1. Push the hips up and back, find downward facing dog. Any movement that feels good to you in downward facing dog, you can pedal the feet out, bend one knee, bend the other. Remember, you can sway the hips, shake out the head. Always allowing this to be your reminder that this is your practice and yours alone. So move in a way that feels good to you. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the right leg high to the sky. Bend the right knee, open up the hip. Try to square the shoulders off to the front of the room as you twist through the midline. Keep drawing that right heel towards your left glute. Take a deep inhale here as you exhale, bring that right foot in between your hands. Drop the left knee to the ground. So keep shifting the hips forward and down. Creak, creak. Open up through the chest. Take a lovely deep inhale here. As you exhale, start to straighten out through that right leg. Now we're still not very warm, so keep this as a gentle stretch. Pull the right hip into place. Open up through the chest and then start to lower yourself down. Take a breath here. We're going to reach our fingertips over towards the right hand side. Keep drawing that right hip back as you start to lower yourself down towards the ground. Slowly come back to center and we're going to change sides. So bring your hands over towards the left. Keep pulling that right hip back. Now this time you're going to take your left foot, turn it towards the back as you come onto the inner edge of your right foot. Lift your upper body up. Slide the right hand down your right leg as the left arm reaches across your body. Give yourself a nice little side stretch here. Keep pushing the hip down, feeling the stretch on the inside of that right leg. Lengthen through the left side of your body. Taking one more inhale here as you exhale, cartwheel that left hand to the back of your mat. Reach the right arm towards the back of the room. So this time feeling the length along the right side of your body. Take one more breath in your stretch. Now shift your weight into that left hand as you start to lift the right foot up off of the ground. Hold your balance here. Take an inhale as you exhale, bend right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. One more time, crunch it in. Lengthen it out. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Bring your right knee hip distance away from the left. Come back into tabletop position to the back of your mat. We're going to drop the belly. Lift the head and tailbone as you inhale. Exhale. Round through the back, chin to chest. Inhale. Find your cow pose. Exhale. Round it out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale as you round. This time coming back to that neutral spine, we're going to change sides. So I want you to take the right foot behind you. Left leg is going to go straight as you come onto the inside of that left foot. Left arm reaches to the back. So side stretch along the left side of your body this time. Coming into a supported side plank. Slowly start to lift that left leg up. Find your balance here. Really work that outer glutes as you lift the left leg a little higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch that left knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. One more time, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. Start to lower that left foot down as you lift your upper body up. Slide the left arm down the left leg, right arm reaches across. Feel the length along the right side of your body. Take one more breath here. Now face the front of the mat. Bring that right foot facing back again. If you're off your mat, wiggle over. Find your half splits on the left side. So pull that left hip back. Keep the left toes pointing up. Open up through the chest. And then start to melt down. Taking a moment here. Reaching the arms over towards the left hand side. Keep pulling that left hip back as you fold a little deeper. And then taking the hands over to the right. Lengthening, melting the chest. Coming back to center. Bending through that left knee. Reach the left leg up and back. Take an inhale here as you exhale. Bend that left knee. So keep the shoulders squaring off to the front. Twisting from that midline. Keep drawing the heel this time towards your right glute. And then lower that foot back down. We're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, come forward into your plank pose. Hold your plank pose. Shoulders over wrist. Drawing the crown of the head towards the front of the room. The heels are pushing back. Hollowing through the front body as you draw the ribs and navel towards one another. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your chin to the ground. Inhale, just slide forward into that low cobra. Bring your hands out in front of you. I want you to inhale. Lift the head and chest up. Now, start to lift your right shoulder and then push the right shoulder down as you continue to draw the left shoulder back. Feel the stretch along the right shoulder. And if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can start to take that right leg behind you. Find the twist here. Slowly come back to center. Lift yourself up. Left shoulder comes up and then pushes down as the right shoulder draws away. Maybe you stay here. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can bring that right foot behind you. Feel the twist and the stretch along that right shoulder. Slowly coming back through center. Bring the hands either side of your chest. Tuck your toes under, bring your hips towards your heels. Lengthen out through the fingers and then straighten the legs downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, reach the right leg high to the side. Exhale, step that right foot on the outside of your right hand. Drop the hips nice and low. Start to draw circles with your hips going in one direction first. And then slowly changing directions as they go the other way. I'm on a very serious creak here. Come back to center. Push into the palms. Start to see if you can lift the right foot up. And as gently as you can, step it back into your plank pose. Take an inhale here as you exhale. Lower the knees, the chest, the chin to the ground. Inhale as you slide yourself forward and up. Find your low cobra. This time I want you to press the tops of your feet into the ground. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Draw the elbows towards one another. Hover the hands off the ground. Holding here just for 3. And for 2. And for 1, release yourself down, plant the hands, tuck the toes, push the hips towards your heels, lengthen through the arms, downward facing. Inhale as the left leg reaches high to the sky. As you exhale, left foot on the outside of your left hand. Drop the hips, open up through the chest. Start to draw little circles, rolling on the ball of that back foot. creak, 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 creak. Changing directions if you haven't already. Coming back, I'm so distracted by the creak. Come back to center. Press into the hands, start to lift that left foot up. Step it back behind you. Find your plank pose. Take an inhale here as you exhale. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin to the ground. Slide yourself forward and up into a low cobra. Once again, press the feet into the ground. Draw the elbows towards one another. Open up through the chest. Hover the hands just for 3. And for 2. And for 1. Lower the hands back down. Tuck the toes. Press into the hands as you bring the hips towards your heels. Lengthen out through the arms. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come high up onto the balls of your feet. Start to tiptoe your feet to the top of the mat. Find a nice rag doll at the top of the mat. So your feet are hip distance apart. This time I want you to interlace the fingers behind your back. Take the arms up and over as you relax the head and neck. Any movement that feels good right now, feel free to sway from side to side. Try to shift your weight ever so slightly forward. Find length through the backs of the legs. A nice stretch in the shoulders. Taking 1 more breath here. Now I want you to bend into your right knee. Bring your right shoulder towards that right knee as you open up through the left side. Take 1 more breath here. Change sides. Bend through the left knee, left shoulder to that left knee as you open up through the right shoulder. Take an inhale here. Come back to center. Release the hands down to the ground. Gentle bend at the knees, chin to chest. Roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Head and neck are the last things that come up. As they do, the shoulders go up, back, and down. I want you to inhale, sweep the arms high to the sky. As you exhale, twist to the right, so left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Let's repeat that 1 more time. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Inhale back. And exhale, twist. Come back to center. Hands to prayer at the top. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Heel toe your feet together. And let's just do a quick round of Surya Namaskar. As you inhale, reach the arms high to the sky. Exhale, dive down to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale as you lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump. Either knees, chest, chin, or you can start to move through chaturanga as you bend the elbows. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale it back. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths here in downward facing dog. Starting to check in with your alignment. Making sure the feet are hip distance, hands at least shoulder distance. Spread the fingers wide. Try to spread the weight of the body evenly between the hands and the feet. Taking 1 more deep inhale where you are. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale to lengthen as you exhale, release. Inhale, float the arms all the way up. Exhale, dive back down to the ground, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump, high to low. Inhale. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. And breathe. Slowing down that breath. Coming back to the body. Taking 1 more deep inhale here. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump between your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, yogis, that is the end of our warm-up. Feel free to follow this video with a creative sequence or even a cool-down video if you want to stick to more stretches. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.